Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. We're going to tap right in and see what Spirit has for you this morning. Oh, Spirit, what is it you would like the people to know this morning, please? And thank you. 8 of Wands. Something very quickly is going to happen. Challenged by... Challenged by challenged by King of Cups reversed. Somebody's moody. Somebody's being a little moody right now. Okay, and in the subconscious, we've got a 6 of Wands, victory. So very quickly there's been a victory, and somebody's pretty moody about that. They're having some sort of inner feelings. In the recent past, we've got the World. Completion of a cycle. Intentions and expectations. The Hanged Man. A release. A letting go. In the near future, we've got the Page of Swords in the upright. Negotiations, contracts. The lens that's being looked through. Page of Wands reversed. Somebody wants to create conflict. They're not communicating in a good way. They're unstable in the environment. We've got the 7 of Cups, wishful thinking, illusion, hope and fear, 5 of Swords, conflict, and the outcome, Page of Cups, somebody's making a new love offer. Ace of Cups, marriage, and a 3 of Wands. So there's overseas opportunities, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and it's hidden, by a Queen of Pentacles. A parent is protecting this Ace of Cups of this. There's a working parent protecting this child, and this wish come true. So whoever it is targeting the person they're targeting has protection. Very serious protection, because that's a wish come true, and that mama, she ain't gonna let just any old freaking page come in there, especially a Page of Wands reversed. Important. Something very important is going to happen very swiftly. Challenged by somebody took some bad advice, and they may be secretly ashamed, behaving in a volatile manner. They haunted an arcana. This King of Cups reverse haunted an arcana. He did work to bring a haunting to an arcana, and now he's secretly ashamed. He's got some kind of inner feelings going on about that. Because this arcana gained a victory. They won. They're a sovereign being who had to withstand a King of Cups reversed, haunting their mind with whatever kind of magic they were doing, mental magic. But this sovereign being gained a victory over that. And there's a completion of this cycle. There's going to be a change. There is a surrendering, a letting go of this snake. There's a release of this snake, a sacrifice of this snake. You got negotiations and contracts in the near future. Justice is being served. Page of Wands reversed, so there's poor communication. Somebody doesn't want to do the work, or they didn't do the work. They're stuck in an illusion. They're daydreaming. Religion. Playing both sides. Religion playing both sides. Objectivity playing both in the shadow and in the light. Causing illusions. They're expecting a visitation. Somebody's coming to see them and they're expecting it. Their hope was to bring conflict, to win at all costs, to be abusive. They won't be able to defend themselves. They're going to bring conflict and they won't be able to defend themselves. We've got the Page of Cups here. So, okay, well then, how about love? If we can't fight, how about love? If I can't kill you, how about if I just have sex with you? Limited freaking perceptions of a tribe. And it's time. Time for a change. Time for a change, teacher. Time for a new teacher. Time for attention to be drawn to the teacher and what they were teaching. They have been observed very closely. Somebody from the home front is going to be making an appearance soon. This family tree will be remembered. As well as the invisible kin. These people of service, they survived those who were coming trying to steal their things. It was all theft. It was all a glorious attempt to steal that which belongs to the sovereign being. A glorious attempt to steal that which belongs to the sovereign being. You got the sovereign being here and you got the snake here. It's like weird. They're like face off. Very quickly, something important is going to happen regarding this main female. This King of Cups reversed was haunting her mental body. Because they wanted sudden wealth. They attacked a sovereign being and attacked their mind because they wanted wealth. They wanted things. This sovereign being has gained a victory over this. A Six of Wands. Not an immature woman. Not an immature woman. This is the closure of a cycle, a completion of a cycle. There will be a change for a thief. There is a release, a sacrifice, a letting go of this snake. A change. 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 Justice is being served. Negotiations and contracts are being made right now. This mature man is his term in the house is over. His contract is over. Justice is being served. His contract is over. There's instability now. Bad news. Poor communication. They lost their job. They want to get out of adjudication. Or it didn't go well for them in the courts. They lost their job. They're in an illusion. They have wishful thinking. This religious person who's playing both sides, the light and the dark, they were expecting to get a specific role, a specific chair, a specific title within this house. This whole community thought they were going to get on your pathway, main female. They were under an illusion. It was only wishful thinking. This whole community thought they were going to get on your pathway. All they had to do was take you out. They're not going to be able to defend themselves against this conflict they're bringing. They're bringing a Five of Swords, and they won't be able to defend themselves. They're losing their wealth. They're not a wealthy man. This tribe has a limited perception about love. They're in the courthouse. Somebody's getting married and they're moving on. There's new love, happy surprise, marriage, going on a journey. It's time. This tribe had a limited perception. They're in the courthouse right now. It's time. They're in the courthouse. It could be that very quickly this main female will be elevated into a status of importance. She's balanced. This King of Cups reversed, he wanted sudden wealth. And so he targeted the mental body of a sovereign being and he haunted her. How many years, how many decades did this person haunt this arcana, hoping to put her in a grave? All because they wanted sudden wealth. You got to laugh at it, right? The darker it is, the wilder the laughter. He could be challenged because you're laughing at this. You're a sovereign being. You gained a victory over this. You're not an immature woman. They may have tried to paint you as an immature woman, but you definitely aren't an immature woman. Yeah. You expanded your consciousness and your awareness. You grew through this experience. There's nothing immature about you. You grew exponentially. And this is the completion of this cycle. You gained a victory over this. You gained a victory over this thief, and there will be a change. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. This is you. You live a life of gratitude. Even these horrible things, it's like, oh, thank you for these horrible things, for they have made me stronger, you know? I mean, whatever. And then we got change here again. Change is happening for this snake. He's being released or sacrificed, let go somehow. Death. The Hanged Man. Justice is being served. Page of Swords. There's negotiations and contracts. This mature man's stint in the house is coming to an end. His contract is over. Justice is being served. Denial. They've been denied. They've been denied. Their contract is over. That's bad news. They lost their job. It did not go well for them in the courts. Change again. Change. All in the upright. These ones lost their job. Didn't go well for them in the courts. There's a change. They had wishful thinking. They were in an illusion. This religious people who were playing both shadow and light, expecting to get this important seat in this house when the visitation came, when justice came. But this whole community was expecting to get on your pathway, sovereign being. This whole community of snakes was thinking they were going to get on your pathway. They've got the Seven of Cups here, which is illusion. They were stuck in their imagination. It was all a freaking illusion. Them and all their friends were stuck in this illusion, and now they're in fear. Because the visitation came and they didn't get what they were expecting. They thought they were going to get on your pathway, but instead they lost their job. You gained your freedom. These ones brought competition to you, theft, abusive relationships. They're not able to defend themselves. They're losing their wealth. You gain your freedom. It's time. It's time for new love. And marriages are coming together. They'll be going on a journey soon. This tribe had a limited perception and they're in the courthouse. There's a journey that's going to be made very soon. They've been found guilty. In the courthouse, they've been found guilty. Coming against these marriages. Coming against love. They're in grief. They're in pride. They were very disciplined in their purpose. Now they're asking happiness for forgiveness. You were remaining happy throughout all of this. You kept your health. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit yourself and others. Your health is good. Your self-esteem is good. They failed. They failed to tear you down and to bury you. And now they have to surrender their need to control. You are successful. You are abundant. You're a person of peace. And they blame you. They blame you because you persevered through their challenges. So their shitty experience is now your fault because you survived. Hey now, get off my mouse. Dogs. Always climbing on the mouses. Main female who is important, persevered, and lived and learned. Through all of the challenges, so much knowledge was gained. And she's in perfect harmony, perfect balance. This King of Cups reversed was bringing a mental hardship to this woman. He found it was funny. He thought it was funny to mentally disturb this woman. For how many decades? Was it her whole lifetime? Was it just 1 decade, 2 decades? She's relaxed. She's relaxing. He thought it was really funny to come after her mentally. She triumphed. She triumphed. She expanded. She grew. There's a death here. This is over. They're wanting to apologize because justice is being served now. Because she triumphed. So now they want to apologize. She triumphed. Yeah, triumph. Victory. Sovereign being, victory. There's going to be a change for this, thief. This is a completion of this cycle. No more bribes. No amount of money is going to buy you out of this one, thief. You can't steal money from Peter and then go pay your bounty or whatever it is that you got to pay. What is that called? What is that called when you got to pay something to get out of jail? Well, whatever it is, that's what I'm talking about. So there's death here. There is the hanged man, as a sacrifice, a letting go, a release of this snake. Change, 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 change. Significant change is coming. This makes me want to go to a flower garden. They're no longer able to wear masks. They can't wear masks anymore. Justice is served. They're losing their position in this house. Their contract is over. They've been denied. This mature man has been denied. His contract is over. It's in the coffin. Death to you, bully. Death to you. And that's justice. Change is here. They have a lack of direction now. They don't know. They're conflicted. There's poor communication. There's bad news. They're very unstable. They lost their job. It didn't go well for them in the courts. It went very badly. Yes, it did. They're facing confinement. This whole community thought they were going to get on your pathway, sovereign being. And now they're in fear. They're stuck in an illusion. They're stuck in an illusion. They want to apologize because justice is being served. The apology doesn't mean anything. The only reason it's even there is because justice is being served. You're lucky. You gained your freedom. And you're coming into your reward. You gained your freedom and you're coming into your reward. While this Five of Swords, these people, they're not able to defend themselves. They're bringing you conflict. They're bringing you conflict and competition, and they're not able to defend themselves against it. They're losing their wealth. You gain your freedom and your reward. They're guilty. This tribe who has limited perception, they've been found guilty in the court. And it's time now for these married couples to make their journey. We've got a happy surprise, new love. Page of Cups. Beautiful, new, innocent love. Young love, sweet love. That keeps going through my head. Stop. They're being stopped. They've been found guilty in the courts and they're being stopped. These people who are coming into divine kingdom unions are going to be making their journey soon. It's time. It's time for them to come into their blessing. Those who brought the strategy against them to steal they're on overload. They strategized against you and they're overloaded now. They wanted to dominate your your value, your things. They're protesting. They want to compromise. They didn't reach their goal. They didn't get your things, and now they want to compromise. It's like, well, then give me half. Give me half, right? They couldn't steal all of it, so now they're demanding that you give them half of your blessing. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope this brings clarification to something that you already intuitively knew. And please remember that this is a collective read. It isn't a personal read. So if it does resonate with you and you would like further clarification, please seek out somebody who does offer personal reads before you take it too seriously, okay? And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous day.